Hey guys, welcome back to the Craft Brew Crew, episode 2 of our Skyrim playthrough series. Let's get it on. Right, here we are. Last we left off, we just escaped Helgen with our Khajiit character right here, Darozar, and we're just gonna head off in this direction. So our quest marker is. So if we cut across country, it should get us to Riverwood faster. And look, here's another road that we can follow. His dog.
Hey!
I normally kill this guy at the start of a game just to take his stuff. It's a good way to get some basic armor that isn't aligned with one of the factions. There we go. There's some ore here. Just iron ore. This guy didn't have a pickaxe, did he? No, but I don't think we looted at one either. No, so we can't do any mining. Also, if we go down here, there's a mine there. Now, some of you guys may know the, on the Skyrim opening screen, you actually look over this valley and you see Bleak Falls Barrow and the river and everything. And I'm pretty sure this rock right here is the rock that the Dovahkiin is standing on. But I'm not 100% sure. Gonna get our bow out. Take out this guy here. See him down there.
What was that?
That was not the plan at all. Oh, he sees me now. Come at me, bro. Trying to anticipate what he was doing there, but that did not turn out well at all. So my carry weight's doing alright. I'll drop these maces. Imperial Sword's gonna get you more than that. At least I think so. I didn't bother checking. Alright. Fur boots, hide boots will take the same. Hide braces. 7 armor. 6. So Imperial braces actually do the same, but hide braces are just cooler looking. Into the mine we go. Mainly just to try and get some better stuff. tripwire there, we'll just go around that. I don't really know exactly what what is it called? Jesus, I can't read. Fly-emitter. Okay, so is this fire from it? I don't really know any others, really. I've never done too much alchemy. Okay. Insta-kill. My friend, we kill you too. Right. More fly stuff. Okay, started armor, that's a bit better. Steel war axe, I want one of those. Nothing too good from you, is there, mate? Oh. Here we go, a pickaxe. Now we can mine stuff. 30... 23. Iron War is actually more than an Imperial Sword. That's interesting. When the Imperial Sword has the same stats as a Steel Sword, but it is only 1 more damage than a... I mean, it's the same damage as an Iron War Axe, because that's how it is. The more perks you get on the one-handed tree, the more the difference between those weapons would change.
I thought we had a guard posted outside. What's that?
Come on, mate. I know you're there. I can see you. Oh, wow, that was a terrible shot. Khajiits never lose, my friend. Never. Appear to be running a bit low on arrows, though. Let's just unequip our bow to conserve arrows. I honestly don't know enough space to pick up any more stuff. I'm pretty sure I saw something back here, maybe not.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Now I'm pretty sure these fur bracelets actually have pretty good armor rating. 7. Certainly one more better than these, but fur bracelets are honestly one of my favourite braces in the entire game in terms of aesthetics. Hunting bow, we've got a better bow there. So I can literally get rid of both of these long bows that have taken up weight in our inventory. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to favourite that bow at the moment. There we go. And I will also assign it a number so we can press that number to change to it. And we can just press it again and we'll change back to our fists. Later, when I actually start using a weapon, I will probably change to put the weapon, assign the weapon a number as well, so the weapon gets like number, shall we say 1, I guess probably be the easiest. No more sneaking, let's just go, boys.
Hear something?
Prepare to die.
Nobody bestes a Khajiit. The Khajiit always win. This person had some arrows for us, so stocking up a bit more. Did I search this guy? Doesn't have anything good on him. I can't remember, I think this thing there, the charred ski barn, I'm pretty sure that cures disease. Oh no, actually I don't think it does. Store stamina. I think it can be used in a potion to cure disease, so but I'll need something else to cure disease. And the only one I actually know that does that is hawk feathers. Off the top of my head. There's probably a few others out there. But generally you don't need a potion to cure disease if you've got hawk feathers in your inventory, because you just eat those. It's the only ingredient in the game that has cure disease. Oh crap, why didn't I jump there? That has cure disease as the first ingredient. Not ingredient, first property of the ingredient that you get when you eat it. So therefore eating the ingredient of hawk feathers is very useful. Oh, there's Valof, very useful for you.
Say now, Mother. Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
So, if you find some hawk feathers, it's always good to have a few hawk feathers in your inventory, just in case you end up getting rock joint or something while dungeon crawling.
Gerda.
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be? We
Gerda.
heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am.
And you heard? What's happened? And who is this? One of your comrades?
Not the comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Rayloff!
May as well take our helmet off to be polite.
What are you doing here? Ha! I'll be right down.
Except our GT friend here does look very menacing.
Uncle Rayleigh, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcold?
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayleigh.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayleigh. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayleigh, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
May as well take some food. Any brewed meat, the best meat in the game. Take this anyway, even though I won't be using heavy armor.
There is
Right.
something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
How do I get to a right one from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls.
Easier somewhere I can buy fresh supplies.
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvar can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Oh.
I ought to go back to work before I missed, but
Even though I'm not very good at Khajiit the voice, I do still like to do it when playing Skyrim. Right, so let's head over to the blacksmith and sell him some of our shit.
Ain't every day looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
So we will sell them some of our weapons, of course we don't need. These Imperial swords. I'll also sell them this axe and the steel sword instead of steel war axe. It's the best weapon we can have. Sell them some boots and armor. I'm actually going to keep that because I'm pretty sure it's the only place you can get this helmet in the game. So, best to keep that. I do not plan on using a shield. And I'll keep both the side of the Imperial armor and the Soul Cloak. Cuirass as souvenirs.
Poppus isn't too friendly with strangers.
Now we're just going to head into the Riverwood Trader because there's a very good quest here that you just
One of
end
us
up
has to do
picking
something.
up anyway.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Did sneak up in?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. But we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get this claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Right. Us Khajiit are always keen for some coin. Right, so in the game you normally have to go to Bleak Falls Barrow anyway as part of the main quest. That's just how I like to play this game, usually going to Bleak Falls Barrow first. And then heading on to Whiterun. In my opinion it is faster, but I am not sure actually. Anyways, you will end up getting the Golden Claw quest starting whilst you're in Bleak Falls Barrow doing the other quest anyway, so regardless of what quest you get first, you will end up in Bleak Falls Barrow and completing the whole thing. I really need to get better at using this bow. What is my difficulty on? Just seems a bit easy. Of course it bloody is. Alright, crank it up to expert. Because that's how I play. Expert's probably my favourite difficulty because it's a bit of a challenge, but it's not too hard. Once you get to Master, it starts getting quite difficult. Sometimes I do crank it up to Master late game, where basically everything starts getting a bit easier. But also in terms of games, I don't really like how Skyrim mechanics work when you turn up the difficulty, because it's really just increasing the health of other enemies and increasing also the amount of damage they deal. Therefore, there's not really any extra skill involved in playing, like there is in other games when they actually change how the enemy AI thinks and attacks. Crap. Alright. He's down for the count. Because she's not defeated that easily. Sure. And he's down for the count too. Getting quite a few arrows from these guys, which is good.
You picked a bad time to get lost, Red.
You picked the wrong Khajiit to mess with. Oh. I honestly love the unarmed attack animations, like the kill cams, it's so cool. It's picking them up and throwing them on the ground. Just haven't played Skyrim in so long. I love this game. Just the nostalgia. It gets me every time I play this. It's just the one game I keep coming back to more than any other game I've ever played. But in the Cold War, the Khajiit is alright because of his warm fur. It's kind of funny, you think actually in a land like Skyrim, which is full of snow, would be more like the homeland than the Khajiit, but the Khajiit homeland of elsewhere is more of a desert. Doesn't really make much sense to me, but that's how it is. Come on, attack me, mate. One of my favourite perks in the archery tree you can get is, I think it's called Power Shot. And what it does, like, staggers your enemies like 50% of the time. Well, most of them. Certain enemies, like mammoths, will not stagger at all. And I'm not sure about giants. I think giants don't stagger either. Like, it's the big enemies that don't end up staggering. I have to kill my fellow Khajiit. Crap. You guys are a bit nasty, aren't you? I think that's all of them though. Yeah, I think that's it. Right, in we go. Get our bow back on because if I remember correctly, there's 2, maybe 3 bandits in here as soon as you start the dungeon. And if we, yes, you can see them. If we sneak up on them, then we should be able to kill them before we are noticed. Meat pie. In New Zealand, which is where I live, meat pies are an important part of our culture. you're in New Zealand or Australia and you mention a pie, the first pie that will pop into anyone's mind will be a meat pie of some sort, most likely a mince pie. Why am I not jumping? It's like my space bar is broken or something. There we go. Come at me, bro. You're there, face a Khajiit. That is the one thing I actually don't like about fists, is they have terrible range. I always overestimate how far the range of fists actually are. But as soon as we get up to level 2 armsman, we will switch to our axe, which gives us more reach. I see how Orchalicum Ingot that early on in the game is not very common. But since we will not be using Orchalicum for a hell of a long time, it's probably best if we sell it. Don't think it's worth too much though, but every little bit of gold helps, you never know. So, potion of minor healing here. Now this part, we could attack this guy, or we can just wait till he kills himself. Right, this is the easiest puzzle in the game. As you can see here, the snake is fallen down from the middle, so we've got the snake, and the whale. I'm not sure if it's a fish or a whale. My friend calls it a whale, but I've always called it a fish, to be honest. There we are. Right, so we'll get level 1 armsman, and then once we get level 2 we will move on to our axe as our primary melee weapon rather than our fists. See how claws fare against Durga. Can you use your fists to get rid of web? Seems you can. I should probably ask you a quick save here.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the golden claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Hand over the claw first.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. You, over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Because they might shoot you in the back. Get back here, you slimy dark elf.
I knew it.
And we'll take his stuff. We'll also take on the drug out here. Come on, mate. Don't scare me. Let's go around this pressure plate. I think if you attack this Drogo here, he wakes up. Usually you can see. That's right, mate. Doesn't have anything good on them though. Oh crap, there's two of them. Ouch, I'm in a bit of trouble now. Are you gonna come out, Yeshua? But you already know I'm here. Great. Oh, major problem there. Gashi power. Come on, bro. Come at me. No! Oh, Jesus. You bastard. Wait here, regenerate my health and also causing an autosave. As we do not want to lose our progress. Come back, you scaredy bastard. You cannot escape Jarozar that easily. Where's my carry weight going? Oh, good, we can still grab some more shit. Hello. I've already discovered I'm here. Just wait for them right here. Come on, I know you're coming. Hello. Bad move. This video decided to get long, so we'll try and finish this dungeon as quickly as we can. I don't believe we are too far from the end. It's a more powerful enemy up here. But I think we'll be able to take him. Huh. Yeah, missed, boy. You think us Khajiit are that weak? We are much stronger than you. Right, and into the sanctum we go. Yeah, it's a lot more of a dungeon than I thought. Let's see if we can slap this guy out first. Oh, hello. She died. Seriously? Give it, son. You just got Khajiitified. I think the ancient Nor bow is better than what we currently have. 9 versus 8. Yes, it is. We all favourite that and unfavourite this. And put that back in our little thing here. And we'll also give ourselves a little more health and get the second armsman, which means we should now, if we use this axe, do a little more damage than the regular Khajiit claws. Well, hello. I love using the traps on the Jugger, it's fun. Just walk right into them. Well, sometimes. Sometimes they do not. Here we are. Hall of Stories. And of course, the golden door. So we'll pull out the claw and look at the code on the bottom, which is a bear, butterfly, owl. Which I think it's meant to be a moth, but whatever. Okay, now we have the bear, the moth, and the owl, and we will put that in there. I'm pretty sure each of the symbols on these doors and on the walls and stuff has something to do with one of the divines. The or the Nordic version of one of the divines. Pretty sure the moth is the Bella, signaling beauty. I mean, most moths we have here in New Zealand are ugly as hell, but there are some moths out there that are quite pretty, so I can understand that. Come on, boy. I bet she got it. Yeah, it's right, boy. Oh, damn. Well, that sucks. And we're all the way back here. Oh my god. Okay, when we get back up to that guy, it shouldn't take too long. I think it's the spinning horror stories. Ouch. Did not go as planned. Doing this the fast way. Not the smart way. Oh god. I missed terribly. No! Ah, for fudging sake. Jesus Christ. Okay, this time we once again go for the sneaky way. You bastard. I always underestimate how powerful those weapons are. It's honestly insane. Wait, is that bow? Okay, you have the bows and the arrow. Arrow and the bows. Oh, fuck, I still said it wrong again. Bow and arrows. There we go. Right, we'll favourite that, and we will now put use number 1 and use number 2, and we are now all set. Or at least we should be. I'll just quick save as we get here, so we don't go back as far if we die at the Overlord again. Okay, we'll head over here, see what's in the chest. We will quick save and then go check the word out. Wait for our friend to burst out of the coffin. Maybe we do have to move closer. Oh, and he sees us straight away. That's nice. What is the Khajiit's power again? Come on. Night Eye. Which only really works well if you have a lighting mod or an EMB. Crap, they're almost dead already. That's nice. That eventually. Let's poison this guy. He resists it, of course. We're not gonna win this fight, guys. Why am I going so slow? Jesus. There we go. No! Fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the difficulty down. Unless it's a bug with my axe, because sometimes it's a bug where your weapon goes down in strength. No. What I will do though is I will try my claws against him. What's not the plan? Come on. Why are you... Maybe I... Oh, for fuck's sake. And that seemed to be doing around that same damage. Okay, which means we are going to have to turn our difficulty down. Edit should be alright. The other annoying thing about this game is it doesn't matter where you hit them if they're blocking, like you can't hit at their legs. If they're blocking you still won't do the optimum amount of damage. Okay, that's more like it. Jesus, I can't believe it took that long, that many attempts just to kill him. And still I had to turn down the difficulty. Like if this was Dark Souls, like their behaviour would actually change slightly, but it's not, so it'd literally just get like more and more tanky and do more and more damage whenever you go up a difficulty, so there's not actually that much skill required. Like if you're good at a game, you will, like Dark Souls, when the behaviour actually changes, you will actually still be able to do it if you're good, like even on the hardest difficulty without much trouble. But in this game, even if you're good, like sometimes you just can't do it because, yeah, especially when you're playing at lower levels, like because for some reason in this game, I'm not sure exactly what it is about Skyrim, but the further and further you get in the game, the easier it is to play at a high difficulty, even though the enemies level with you. But like the hardest enemies that you'll find in tombs are Drugger Deathlords, and I mean, when you first encounter them, they're pretty tough to beat, and they are for a while, but when you get like to level 40, they start becoming pretty easy, and they do not get any more difficult. Like you'll just walk up to them and kill them pretty easily, which means going into a tomb at Master or Legendary difficulty will still be a bit of a challenge, but it won't be that difficult. I'll get the Warrior Stone here. Alright. Now, this video is nearly 15 minutes long, so I think we're going to have to end it there, guys. Next time we will head over to Whiterun, speak to the Jarl, and also hopefully get to defeating the dragon. To be honest, I probably should have been wearing a helmet through the whole dungeon. That would have actually helped. Right. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed and would like to see more content like this, please do leave a like. And whatever you do, just don't smash that subscribe button. I don't want to be held accountable for any broken keyboards or cracked phone screens. If you want to subscribe, just tap it lightly. And then we'll see you all next time.